Hello everyone, I am Atul Kotkar. I am Regional PF Commissioner at Regional Office Pune. Today we are here with UN services related presentation. We are here to discuss with you guys what are the different UN services available, what are the difficulties faced by you guys in availing those services, and what are the probable solutions to this difficulties or queries you have. This UN journey started in 2014 when we launched the UN, and from 2014 to 2020 the journey is quite successful. We've started with 2% to 5% claim settlement or online services in 2014. Now we have reached up to 96% of claims being settled online. All this was achieved just because of your cooperation, just because you uploaded your Aadhaar, linked it with UN account, you uploaded your KYC, submitted the bank details timely to EPFO, your HRs have played a key role, and we could give better services through UN. Right now we are giving various services such as basic details correction, claims of advances, final claim settlements, even the 10D and other death related claims. They are also required to be submitted online. If you want to correct your mobile number or other small issues are there, those are also to be done online. So what we are trying to do is, we don't want you to physically visit our office for your day-to-day small issues related to your PF account, and even if you want final settlement, you are not required to visit this office to submit your claim. You can just sit at home, use UN services and submit your claims and other things. So why we are here today is, we don't want even that 4% remaining claims, remaining name correction details or remaining other requests to come to us through offline mode, okay, where you have to submit physical claim forms and you have to visit this office. So we don't want even that. Okay, so that 4% can be achieved with your cooperation, and if there are some doubts, some issues in handling your provident fund account, such as transferring account from one establishment to another when you change the job, or correcting the date of joining or date of exit, or there is some mismatch in your contributions, as you are able to download your passbook through Umang application or by visiting member portal through UN services, you can verify your contributions. If there is a mismatch or something, you can lodge a grievance, you can let us know. Those things are also available online. So how to do those, what are the modalities available, how to use UN services in better way, okay, all this will be introduced to you today by Mr. Ajit Purohit. So what I'll do is, now is I'll hand over the session to him, okay, and he'll be carrying it further. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Ajit Purohit. I'm working with EPFO RO Pune, and I'm very glad that today we are coming up with a session of UAN, Universal Account Number. As you all must be knowing that earlier there were only PF account numbers. Okay, if you are joining different companies, you will having different PF account numbers. But now, under this UAN, you can club all those PF account numbers. So basically, I would like to thank our Regional PF Commissioner Arun Kumar sir, our RPFC2s Atul Kotkar sir, then Dr. Sudarshan Baldare sir, Dr. Kamble sir, and all my dear friends for giving us this support, to come up with this session of UAN, Universal Account Number. So without any further delay, we'll immediately start with the session. Dear friends, I'm sorry, we have to restart this session again due to some technical issues. I'll start this session again. The UAN, the Universal Account Number, is created or linked by the employer while joining the establishment. Now, it is the prime responsibility of both the employee and the employer to get the UAN number. Now, you may ask how an employee is responsible for UAN. When a member or when an employee joins a new company, it is his prime responsibility to disclose his earlier UAN. If the employee doesn't disclose his earlier UAN, the new employer, will allot him a new UAN number, thereby creating multiple UAN numbers. If a person has multiple UAN numbers, he or she cannot do any kind of online transactions. So basically, once you join a new company, you have to disclose your UAN number to the new company. The new employer should also fill up the requisite data online and submit the information. The UAN provides correct and updated information about his or her EPF account. Now, wherever an employee was working, his details can be clubbed under a single umbrella or a single UAN. Wherever you are working, the details will be visible to the employee under a single UAN. The UAN also provides facility to seek KYC documents of member, modify the basic details, submit online claims also. Now, what basically is KYC? KYC is known as Know Your Customer. Now, you must have seen in banks every year they update the KYC, but here it's only a one-time practice. The KYC basically includes 3 documents: Aadhaar card, PAN card, and bank account number. Now, after filling or updating the data of these 3 documents, the concerned employee can update or can do online services. All these facilities can be availed only if the UAN is activated with member's mobile number. What we have observed at PF office is an employee, as soon as he leaves the job, what does he do is he does change his mobile number. So, which is a wrong practice. It is advised by our office to all the subscribers, PF subscribers, do not change the UAN mobile number, or do not change the mobile number which is linked to your UAN. If at all you are doing it, kindly keep updating in your basic details under UAN portal. The UAN always displays the details of the latest joint establishment. Subscribers requires to transfer the accumulation of the previous establishments to the present establishment. Now, under EPF, a member should mandatorily transfer his PF and pension accumulations from his previous establishment to the present establishment. He cannot do it vice versa. Like, he cannot transfer his details of present establishment to his previous establishment, which is wrong, and that cannot be done actually. Now, the web link for the UAN portal is given below. You can kindly note down and try if you haven't tried it before. And if you have any kind of problem related UAN, you can please contact us on our mail ID ro.pune@epfindia.gov.in. So as soon as you click the given link, the following screen is displayed. On the right hand side, you can see UAN. the system will ask you to enter the UAN number, the password and the captcha. Initially, for doing any kind of UAN activity, you have to activate your UAN. So kindly press the activate UAN number. Then only you will be able to do further process of updating KYC, doing transfers, claiming your account, applying for pension, applying for advances. So first thing is activate your UN. Now in this UN activation, first thing is you should know your UAN number. If you don't have any UN number, how can you check your UN number is, you can see the earlier slide, know your UAN. Okay, that's the second option. Or you can directly ask the employer to provide the UN number. Then as soon as you enter the UN number, the first thing they will ask you is for the name. The name should be as per the Aadhaar or as per the payslip given by the employer, because that data should match with the data of our records. The details of the employer or the details given by the employer should match the details in our office. Then enter your date of birth. Then the mobile number which is active. It should have an active SIM inside it. Then the email ID, that is optional. Enter the captcha and get authorization PIN. As soon as you click the authorization PIN, you will be getting an OTP on the registered mobile number. Yeah. So that OTP will be given or be sent to the registered mobile number which you have already updated in the same screen. So this is how you can activate your UAN. See, as you can see on the screen, this type of display you will be getting on your mobile, the SMS. It will be from EPFO, VDEPFO, HO. Okay, the password that you have to enter over there. Now there are many people who have forgotten their UN password. So how you should reset your password using the registered mobile number. There are two procedures of resetting your password: with a registered mobile number or without a registered mobile number. Okay, we'll go for the first option, with the registered mobile number. Now if the member has forgotten the password, there are various facilities which are provided in the UN portal. Firstly, if registered mobile is available with the member, then password can be reset through sending OTP on that mobile. It is also observed that in many cases they don't have the registered mobile number, they have changed the mobile number. So if the registered mobile number is not available, then it can be changed through the registered KYC of the UAN, provided the details are matching with the Aadhaar. But if the details are not matching with Aadhaar, then the only option is to correct the UAN details through a joint declaration form and then do the forgot password with registered KYC. So this is how you can change your details for getting or resetting your password if you don't have the data matching with Aadhaar and our record. So by giving a joint declaration, you can request for a change of name or change of date of birth, any kind of information. Here, the password resetting with registered mobile number. Enter your UN, enter the captcha and submit the details. Next thing you will be getting is the registered mobile number. It will show you the first two digits and the last two digits of your registered mobile number. It will ask you If you like to send the OTP to the above number, other mobile number, press yes if it is a registered mobile number. If you have a registered mobile number, and if you don't have the registered mobile number, we'll be telling you in the coming slides. Okay, this is how you can reset the password with registered mobile number. Okay, enter the new password and confirm the same and submit. This is how you can update your password with a registered mobile number. Now, if you have changed your mobile number and if you don't remember your password, how can you change it? Okay, enter your number. It will ask you if you would like to forward the OTP to the above number. If you don't have this number, press no. Then it will ask you for the details. Now these details should be as per the Aadhaar, PAN and your bank account. Okay, and the details of UN should also match with all these 3 documents. Then only you will be able to go ahead. Like for example, the name should be as per Aadhaar. The date of birth, yeah, here I remember a big important thing. In Aadhaar, initially the Aadhaar was given or issued by giving only the year, but nowadays you can update this by putting your date, month and year. So first thing, you have to update your Aadhaar. If your Aadhaar is proper with the proper format, then enter the date, month and year. Okay, you can also give a request of change in Aadhaar by visiting uidai.gov.in. That is the official website of Aadhaar, and go for e-Aadhaar details function. Only then you will be able to do it in a proper format of date, month and year through e-Aadhaar function. Enter your gender and press verify. If it matches, then it will ask you for CAPTCHA and Aadhaar number. Press verify again. After that, it will show whether the details are validated with Aadhaar details or not. If not, so the details which are matching, then only it will be able to verify or validate the data. Okay, so the details of your UAN and Aadhaar, if at all it is matching, then only it will go for validation. Then it will ask you to enter the new mobile number, which should be necessarily linked to your Aadhaar. As you can see, it is showing Aadhaar linked mobile number. Then press get OTP. As soon as you enter, press OTP. Okay, enter the OTP and it will ask you for a new password and also confirm the same. Okay. So all this above details, mandatory details, should be masked, and after masked it will be asking you to enter the new password and submit the details. That's it. So here you have learned how to reset your password without a registered mobile number. Now if registered mobile number is not available and basic details are also not matching with Aadhaar or Aadhaar not seeded, the member has to fill up a joint declaration form which is available on the internet. You can Google it out and press or search for joint declaration form. Download it. You can basically see 2 columns. One is the right information, one is the wrong information. So enter the details, complete details, wherever it is correct or wrong, and send it across. It should necessarily be also signed by the authorized signatory of your establishment. And please also enclose the necessary documents. If related to name, then enclose your Aadhaar. If it is related to your date of birth, enclose your date of birth. Especially we have seen in ladies, after marriage they change their names. So in that case, a joint declaration with a copy of marriage registration certificate, that is called as MRC. Yeah, and also Aadhaar card. After getting the MRC, marriage registration certificate, that female should also update her Aadhaar as per the new name. In case of any difference in date of birth between the UAN and Aadhaar, if it is less than 3 years, then Aadhaar copy is only required. If there is a difference of more than 3 years, then school leaving certificate or date of birth certificate or copy of passport is required. All the details under the correct should be filled by the employee, and also should mention the details which is to be corrected under wrong column, as I said earlier. Okay. In case of female, as I've said, attach a copy of marriage registration certificate and also a copy of Aadhaar, which should be updated as per the new name. Now, as you can see on the screen, there are two columns: correct information and wrong information. So all the details should be filled up. The correct information: name, father's name, husband's name. We have observed that people are leaving some information unfilled, so it should be completely filled up. Whatever is correct, you should fill up, and whatever is wrong, which is requested for change, should also be mentioned. Now you can see down: name and signature of the applicant, name of the authorized signatory, signature of the authorized signatory with establishment seal. After filling this form, kindly submit it to us. Nowadays, due to COVID-19, we are also accepting this joint declaration online, with proper documents. Now, how to log into your UN services? As soon as you enter your UN number, the password, the captcha, the first information or the first message or the first alert it will give you is e-nomination facility is available with e-sign. Now, what is e-sign? Okay, whose e-sign this is? This is the e-sign of concerned employee. Okay, he can update the nomination for PF by using his e-signature. Now, as many people have seen our earlier session of digital signature, e-signature, you can please go over there and have a look what actually is e-sign, what is digital signature. Okay, if not, then you can later on choose for updating the e-nomination. Okay, now on the right hand side, this is masked as UN, number is masked, name is masked. We have purposely masked for securing the information of the concerned employee. Then the Aadhaar number, PAN number, bank account number, mobile number. Now this information is only visible if your KYC is updated. Okay. Now this Aadhaar should be verified and it should be demographically approved or authenticated. Now on the left hand side above, you can see there are options like home, view, manage accounts, online services, which we'll be explaining now. Now in the view tab, what all details are available? In the view tab, you can see the profile, service history, UN card, the passbook. In this also we have masked the information for security purpose. In the member details, you can see name, date of birth, gender, father's name, relationship, international worker. Now all these details can be edited. these details can be edited. Like for example, if anybody has to change the date of birth, he can go over there and edit. Okay, that can be also done in the manage option. Then the service details, under that UN number, what are the service history of that concerned employee, for in how many establishment did he work. All these details will be available or visible under the service history. Then the UAN card, if somebody wants to print his UN card, he can do that. Now in service history you can see there are 3 establishments, okay, under a single UAN. Okay, now you can see the date of joining of EPF, date of exit of EPF, date of joining of EPS, date of exit of EPS. Now all this information should be mandatorily filled by the employee, by the employer. Okay, now when a employee shifts from one company to second company or from second to third, the earlier employer should mandatorily fill his date of exit. Without filling the date of exit, he cannot do any kind of transactions online. If at all he wants to withdraw some amount, okay, so now for example, if a person is working in the present company, that is the last company where the date of joining is 2nd of March 2020. I hope you are able to see this. If he wants to withdraw or apply for some loan, and if the earlier first company and second company have not updated his date of exit, then the loan he'll be getting it only from the third company. The quantum of service from first company and the second company will not be considered, just for the reason that the establishment has not entered his or her date of exit. Then the UAN card, as you can see, there's a UN card generated by the system. You can take a printout. It's not mandatory, but if at all somebody wants to, they can do it. Now the passbook session, which is very important. Under the passbook session, we'll be talking within a few minutes. Now once you click the passbook session, it will take you to some other link or some other tab, and this passbook will only be available after 6 hours of registration at the Unified Member Portal. The facility of the passbook is to view the member passbook for the members registered on the Unified Member Portal. Now once you go in this page, you have to select your member ID. Now as seen in the earlier UN portal, that person or that employee had 3 different establishment IDs. Now in this, select the member ID. Whichever member ID would like to choose, you can select that. There are 3 options: view passbook, new, yearly, view claim status, view passbook. So in the first option, view passbook, new, yearly. So there you can choose, select the financial year and download the passbook. In this you can clearly see the total deposit made by the employee towards PF, contribution of employer towards the employee's PF, and the withdrawals if at all they have done any. Here you can see the month-wise contribution made by the employee and the employer. And if at all there are any kind of withdrawals, like so for example during this COVID-19, there are many people who have withdrawn the amount. So in this withdrawal session, you can see the withdrawals employee wise and employer wise, the contribution. And you can also see under which para and for what purpose have you withdrawn, along with the date of withdrawal. Now we'll go for manage tab. What is manage? Okay, under manage you have basic details like your name, your date of birth, your mobile number. Okay, now under this basic details, it will show you Aadhaar number, name, date of birth, gender, select employer. The details which are available, it will display. If you require any kind of changes, you can go to the changes requested. If you want to change your Aadhaar number, enter the new Aadhaar number. If there is any kind of changes, you can also enter your new name in the name session, your date of birth, okay, and then select update. Now after doing this, the details will go to the employer. It will go to the employer portal, whereby after sanctioning it will go to the concerned regional office of PF. Now this process of submission of the data through the employer portal will be done through digital signature. Now as you can see, the date of birth is 4th of May 1986. Now if there is any difference of date of birth for more than 3 years, what all documents you have to submit? The date of birth certificate. If there is a difference of more than 3 years, a separate window will be appearing on the right hand side of changes requested under the date of birth, and with that you have to submit your birth certificate or passport copy or school leaving certificate. If it is less than 3 years, then there is no need of updating or submitting any documents. So kindly update. Now the contact details. If that person or the employee has changed his mobile number, he can go over there and change or update the mobile number. Yeah. So before doing this, you should update the mobile number. Okay. Also change your email ID if you need any kind of notifications from EPFO. Then the KYC. Now this is the main thing. The basic details which are required for updating the KYC is the Aadhaar card, which should have a correct date of birth in date, month and year format. Second is the PAN number. Third is the bank number. Now the concerned employee should feed the details of Aadhaar. Now the name as per Aadhaar, name as per the document, and the document number. After feeding this, save it. After saving, the details which you have fed will be automatically shifted to KYC pending for approval. Now this data says that the details have gone to the next level, that is the employer or the establishment, and after they approve the details with digital signature, it will go to the next step called as digitally approved KYC. And here PF office will not come in picture. Secondly, the PAN number. Similar details, name as per the document, the PAN number, save. The details will go to the next level, that is KYC pending for approval. After the employer approves, it will go to the digital approved KYC with bank. If the Aadhaar authentication fails, the Aadhaar number or the name or date of birth or gender mismatch with the registered data, then you have to kindly visit the UID AI site and go for e-Aadhaar option. Then there's a new option called as mark exit. Now the employee can himself or herself mark his own date of exit. The date of exit should definitely or obviously should match with the last contribution made by the employer. You will be getting only a month of filling the date of exit from the date of last contribution. Now what is in account tab? What details can be done in accounts tab? You can only change your password. Enter the old password, enter the new password and confirm the new password. Update it. Now the basic uh, need for going for UAN is that an employee can himself or herself do online transactions. Like in first option you can see, or you will see the claim form number 31, form number 19, form number 10C and form number 10D. There are four options. What are they? What is form number 31? 31 is for fetching any kind of advances from your own PF account, like advances for COVID-19, advances for construction of house, purchase of flat, marriage, self-marriage, brother's marriage, sister's marriage, marriage of children, then education of children, hospitalization, illness. This form 31 can be done or can be exercised when you are on duty, while you are in service. After you leave the job, you are in requirement of funds. So here form 19 should be exercised. Form 19 is completely withdrawal of your PF accumulations. What is 10C? 10C is pension claim. That is employees whose service is less than 9 years and 6 months, and if they want to withdraw the amount, they can apply under form number 10C. There are people who may not be want to withdraw the accumulations, pension accumulation, and those who have completed 9 years and 6 months, the system will automatically round off their services to 10 years, and in that case he has to opt for a scheme certificate. A scheme certificate is basically the details of that employee, his family members, and his service details, his date of joining, his date of leaving, his date of birth, what was his last pay, etc. What is form number 10D? 10D is for, that's a form for applying for pension, monthly pension, reduced pension, dependent parent pension, widow pension, everything. Now the second option is we'll try in our coming videos to give a brief or detail of the forms and what are they opted for, what is the purpose of these forms, what is the procedure for it. Everything we'll try to do it in our next video. So kindly, those who have not subscribed yet, kindly subscribe, like us, share us, and that's the main motive of our office, to share this information to maximum number of people in India and abroad. Okay, because I believe there are many employees or ex-employees of our this thing EPFO who have quitted their job and they have settled abroad and they want to withdraw the PF. So how can they withdraw the PF? So kindly share these videos to them also. Now the second option, one member, one EPF account transfer request, which we normally call here as form number 13. Okay, so here that person can club all his EPF account numbers under one UN. How to do it? Here we are showing it. Here the personal information, the name, mobile number, email ID, bank account number, bank IFS code, Aadhaar number, the details of present account number into which transfer will be affected. So as soon as you click this option, it will show you the following window. Now the step 1 down at the bottom, select details of previous account numbers which are to be transferred. So one by one we have to do it in every member ID. This also will be showing the detailed video in the next coming days. Now many people must have applied for transfer. So how they can trace out the status of this claim? They can go for track claim status. They can only trace out the details if they have applied the claim online and not offline. Okay, now as soon as you click there, it will show you transfer claim status, tracking ID, type of claim, previous account number, present account number, claim status, you can see accepted by field office. That means it's done. Accepted by field office. The annexure, how to download the annexure key. What is annexure key? Annexure key is the details of a particular establishment and the details which are being sent to a new establishment. Okay, now this can be the details of trust also, exempted to unexempted establishment or unexempted to exempted establishment. So here the details of services are mentioned. Now you can see that no exempted to unexempted provident fund transfer claim is associated with the UN. Dear friends, now we would like to thank our commissioners, Sri Arun Kumar sir, Regional PF Commissioner 1, Sri Atul Kotkar sir, Regional PF Commissioner 2, Dr. Sudarshan Baldare, Regional PF Commissioner 2, Dr. Kamble, Regional PF Commissioner 2. Will like to thank the people behind this presentation, mainly Sri Muralidharan NG, Sri Ubaid Ali. He has given us a very good technical support, and also like to now this whatever comments you are doing it, okay, whatever comments or queries which you are doing it, they are being looked at by our staff Aditya Bartake and Mr. Ramdas Markat. So thank you all for watching this video, and still if you have not subscribed or liked, kindly do it. Thank you so much.